Good morning, everybody, and welcome to episode 4 of Apothecary Diaries. I'm so excited to just jump on in. We had the anime awards. Free Run won. Yes, of course it did, because it's one of the best animes of all time. And Apothecary Diaries is up there. And what I love about Apothecary Diaries is, like, yes, we can all see romance in it, but that's not the main premise of the show. And there are so many good stories out there where romance isn't the main focus, but because it's like a side thing, it just grips ya, you know, and it's a bit better for it. So like 86 is not a romance anime. Do I ship people in 86? Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah I do. And I want more. But they're like kaiju number 8, like there's just so many things that aren't like technically romances, because the romance genre just like hurts itself over and over again. And I like, at the end of the day, the focus of Apothecary Diaries is the fact that no, she is the apothecary. So speaking of which, we left off with the emperor needing a favor. So we know we're gonna go be taking care of one of his favorite concubines, and I'm so stoked because the thing about Mao Mao is, you know what? I'm gonna get started because we're gonna see the Emperor. I'll make my comment then. Let's just cheers. Cheers. I'm so excited.
This might be your idea
Of
but
food?
you're serving Lady Lihua.
Okay. So Lady Lihua. That is the concubine that her baby died because she didn't listen to the advice of the apothecary. She would have never even come if it wasn't for doing the emperor a favor. Now we test for poison. No smell. I am looking forward to the day where there is poison. And her little gremlin face getting excited. Yep. The Emperor tells you to wait. You're a famous apothecary. I have a request for you. Famous? I don't like the sound of this. You're right. Because here's the thing, Mamo. You're his good time gal. Like, to quote Matt Berry, you're his pal. Because he has a doctor. He's not using the doctor. Because think about it. His medical professional has built him over and over again with the death of these babies, and the fact that it took her to be like, hey, I have experience with this, which, by the way, the weaving of the brothel and everything she's learned from all of those women, and that being so integral to building her from her core as a person and her base of knowledge mixed with the things from her dad, is phenomenal. Like, it just, I'm never left asking questions of, well, how would she know this? Because they show you and they connect it in a way that is just, it's beautiful. It's beautifully woven. Well, anyways, the emperor is like, hey, so I know women are doctors, but you're not a doctor. You're not even a woman. You're not a woman. No. You're the apothecary. You're Mao Mao. You're just the cat. Like, do this thing. Do the job. I love that. You're my bud. We're buds. Lihua is ill, and I need you to look after her. Cure her is what he means. And she can't refuse the emperor, because the thing is, when the emperor is the mouth of the heavens, like, let's say there's like a bad crop or something, they have to do their little water dance. They have to do all of these things and ask for good everything to show that they're in God's favor. And with you're with a bunch of people that believe in that kind of stuff, how are you gonna say no to the will of the gods? You know, you gotta keep them happy. Gotta be his good time gal. Or else you're beheaded. Kind
of brazen, mentioning this in front of another concubine.
She doesn't care. She knows where she stands.
Title. It's incredible the way they're treating me when I'm here on Imperial order. They must think I'm the enemy.
If you're done cleaning, go make yourself scarce.
Boing, boing.
Okay. The boing boing is very cute, but no, no. It is cuter every class in Japanese.
仕方ない。もう一度作り直すか。
Guess I'll have to cook it again. So concubines. I know I pause a lot, but I feel like we just need to chat about it because I need someone to talk about this with. And I think you probably haven't had anyone to talk about this with either. So, like, concubines, stupid little app I keep mentioning that I played and deleted. The like there was a really mean concubine that was always bullying me, chat, always bullying me, and she was trying to poison me nonstop. She was trying to kill my favorite lady in waiting, who was like my bestie. Like, she treated my little concubine the way the little servant girl treats Mao Mao. Like besties, and we're ride and die for good friendships. And like every genre, like best friendships are just like, oh, better than the romances. When you're at risk of concubines always like going at each other as stealthily as possible, how do you trust someone coming with medicine? Even if you're saying the emperor sent me, you're still associated with the other concubines. So it's like, yeah, the emperor sent you, but we have two women vying for positions of favorites. One who's not worried, she already has, like, she has a living kid. Like, male or female doesn't matter, her kid is living. Versus the other one whose kid is unfortunately dead. Bestie! Because I mean, she hasn't fully recovered, correct? Yep. The poison stayed in her. So they got rid of all of the white face powder that they could. I wonder where the white face powder came from, like, because what I was reading and what I was learning from again app is that they started making their own makeups. I'm wondering if the face powder was being imported. And if the people that were importing it know that it's poisonous. How awesome would it be for the emperor to personally request you? Wow. He doesn't trust the doctor. So you get for being his gremlin. Mm, I love them. First, she's got to prove that there's still poison in her body in order to expel it. I wonder what kind it's settled as inside of her system. If it's like necrotizing tissue on the inside, or if it's just like lead poisoning, and so it'll take time. She'll need to. What is it with lead poisoning? You need to flush out your kidneys and your lymphatic system. Is that what you're supposed to do with lead? I don't remember. I used to research this stuff for shits and giggles, and that knowledge must have been lost in one of my many concussions.
The best way is porridge with lots of fiber, along with
Ooh,
a diuretic tea.
goji.
Enough is enough. This is our lady's chamber and no.
Oh, stop. Petty, petty women. So, there's a thing about medicinal cooking. Like, this is very much a thing. And something I think we all need to learn from is Eastern medicine. Like, there are just like some foods and fruits, vegetables, mushrooms that we don't take into account having healing properties that we should be using to regulate our internal systems. Like right now, I've been doing like a big shift into getting away from like prescriptions that I have for various things to like prairie medicine and Eastern medicine. And like I'm focusing on more jujube, stewed apples that it just releases so many nutrients. I'm doing like EM cream. Because for me, I'm trying to fix what's going on with me, estrogen wise and like my progesterone levels because like I've always been off kilter. So I'm like working on doing things like that. Meanwhile, I'm also trying to help like bring down my adrenal levels because I've noticed that something's just been going on in my body and I'm so tired of like waiting for things to get diagnosed by my quack doctors. Like um yeah, I don't know. Just just chit chatting at this point.
Place for lowly girls like you.
Boing.
Boing boing boing.
This is gonna take a while.
Yep.
How many times do I have to tell you?
And what's it going to take to make you understand she needs something easy to digest?
Shows how much you know. You realize she's sick? Obviously, the lady needs nutritious
Those are
food, not
too
peasant
heavy.
food.
Are too heavy for a sick person's
Yep.
weakened stomach. Why is that so hard for them to comprehend?
She's so
Please,
gaunt.
You must try and eat.
Oh, the way I would destroy them all. Come on. Mau Mau.
Quickly, bring water.
Bring the
Lady
pain.
Li-Hua. Look what you've done to our lady, lowly servant.
Your presence is only upsetting her. Take your leave now.
Boing boing. They're costing their lady her life. Yep. The fact that the author hates Jinji, like, she does not like him. She wanted to kill him off a while ago. Like, it's kind of like with Spy Family. The guy who created that doesn't like Spy Family. I'm like, are you kidding me? Spy Family is amazing. Like, what is wrong with you? Why do you hate something that everybody loves? Okay, it's a fun story. Hello. Just keep making it. Let her examine. That's her job.
何かお困りのようだな。
Yep.
ジーシ様とどうして
Yep. They're jelly. Oh.
とりあえず中に入ろうか。
Oh God. Why do you gotta say it like that?
今日無理にするの。
I'm weak. And my headphones that felt like a whisper. A whisper in my ear. Okay.
美しき才女たちには似合いませんよ。
I respect the Emperor's wishes.
Well, go ahead.
Oh. There we go.
She has the will to eat, but she's weaker than I initially thought.
What do you see?
Please forgive me. The same shade as before.
Slap him.
The concubine's makeup. Are you the one in charge of it?
Yes, I am.
I see.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I hope it
Me?
bruises.
Just punishing an idiot, clearly.
Yep. Yep.
You're hurting me.
Who cares?
The poison will infect your whole body after a while. On the bright side, you'll leave a beautiful corpse.
You
Just
will.
like your beloved Lady Li-Hua.
Yep.
This was banned for a reason. Or
Yep.
Are you too dumb to see that?
I thought it would make Lady Li-Hua happy.
To continue to poison
Like
her?
I said, it's poison. You think she wants to be adored in the poison that killed her son?
Yep.
Now clean up the floor at once.
Yes. Women in charge. I'm a sucker.
Scary how quickly women can change.
What got into me?
Started by changing from porridge to rice water. I
Mm-hmm.
forced the food into her mouth. There's no sense worrying about etiquette at a time like this.
No.
Those incompetent fools can't even wash their mistress properly. Bring hot water and cloth. You three, get to work.
Yep. They need firm hands, otherwise they're just gonna bully her rather
I
than
had her
get
drink tea
leave
often,
her healthy.
which causes frequent urination and flushes poison out of the body. She slowly began to eat more, so I increased the amount of rice grains in the water. When she was able to swallow them, I added soup and ground fruit to the mixture. The lady in waiting who was applying the makeup was put into confinement.
Good.
The eunuch who was supposed to recover the powder was punished by flagellation.
They would have done that with a split bamboo.
We brought gifts.
We like presents.
So
Was it a
very
snack?
thoughtful of you, sir.
Snack.
He knows the way to a girl's heart. And then there's this guy.
Mm.
Need help?
Don't look at me like that.
Name it. Anything at all. Bring those materials over there and lend them a
Oh,
hand.
we're gonna have to do like a steam.
Steam bath? Apparently, sweating is good for.
Listen to
We
the
have to use
apothecary.
whatever we have in this life.
The animation, that was like their movements. I love seeing. So like earlier in the episode where she was waving goodbye, like that hand movement, I wish I could animate. I don't understand it. I'm teaching myself how to draw, but like notice how cool it is with the angle. It add like rather than just do this with the animation, it was like they even added the shoulder thing to add dimension, expression, and like it just feels more real.
We
Look,
have to use whatever we have in this life.
because she's also carrying something, right? It's the little things.
What do you need, lady?
Why are you helping me? Of course. We're not enemies.
You shouldn't have bothered and just allowed me to die.
No, you want
Yes,
to
I
live.
helped, but you could have easily refused to eat.
Yes. Yeah.
You're right.
I've got goosebumps. I got chills. You can't see his light, but she's doing such a good job. It's hard work. Look at those circles.
You're back.
It was a terrible mistake and one I'll never repeat. I will take your place now. I insist you get some rest. Lady Lihua?
Please fetch me some water.
Yes.
About 2 months later, Lady Lihua recovered enough to be able to walk the gardens by herself.
Oh, good.
After that matter with the prince, I had imagined her as some kind of selfish princess.
Yeah.
It turns out she has a personality befitting a concubine.
Yeah, but I understand why she was the way she was because, like, don't forget, when these concubines get pregnant, other concubines and other people try to poison them. And she forgave her lady in waiting, like, because that was also like a measure in consent and trust, like quietly. You know what I mean? Like, it's written so well. I want to say something about the writing of like Apothecary Diaries, free run in like 86. The stories are so, so good. And I believe all the authors are women, right? And just, I'm an emotional wreck. Oh, she's exhausted. And being around the concubines must also be like safe and reminiscent of being in the brothel.
Am I unable to bear children?
No, you'll be fine.
I don't know.
His Majesty's love for me has all but vanished.
No, it hasn't.
If that's true, why did he order me to take care of you?
I allowed my child to die. Concubine Gyokyo has won.
It's not a matter of winning and losing. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of flowers in the world. Comparing a peony to a bellflower is pointless.
I possess neither her jade eyes nor her bright hair.
Doesn't matter.
You
You've
have
got other
I've noticed.
You got beautiful tickle bitties. Oh my god, there's this parody singer. I don't remember his name, but he has a song. I can hear the guitar in my head. It's like titties and beer. Titties and beer. Like I don't remember the rest of the words, but something from my childhood is playing that.
My lady, would you mind lending me your ear?
Oh, tell her all the ways of the brothel. As in push, lift, jiggle, jiggle. Give the emperor the ye old titty fuck and you'll be
I
fine.
should be off. I left Lady Li Hua with
The
one
emperor
final
doesn't.
gift,
She's
a secret
blushing.
technique taught to me by my big sisters at the brothel.
You and someone special will be glad we taught you this.
I've returned, my lady.
Welcome back.
She's doing good. She's just tired.
Oh, it must have been so hard on you.
The circles.
She completed the Emperor's mission on her own. Quite impressive.
Oh?
It's a curse.
What's, what happened? Oh my god, we gotta get to the next episode. I need to know what happened. What's a curse? Because remember, kids, if you touch it, it'll fall off. JK, JK, JK. I love that Mao Mao is so trusted. Like, 10 out of 10 Mao Mao is a great character. Everything that she's learned. Like, I love how much... I know I said it earlier, but it just comes to the forefront every time. And I'm glad the Emperor went to go visit her again, because I think that's what he was waiting for. He's like, well, when Mama was done with her duty and she goes back to the other lady, then I know I can go visit again. Because they're always competing. This concubine has a child. This one doesn't yet, but I think it's a matter of time before like both of them end up pregnant again. Because the name of the game is to have as many heirs as you can, because like your princesses, your daughters are just like political tools for later. And then like your son is gonna take over your job because you're getting old, Mr. Emperor. Yeah, are you guys loving Apothecary Diaries? Because I do. I really do. I'm so excited. I know more is being released, and I think we're gonna be caught up by the time the next batch releases. And yeah, well, I love you guys so much. Subscribe if you haven't already. Become a member. Leave a like and chit chat down below so we can find more people watching Apothecary Diaries. It'll push it out through YouTube. So that would be super helpful. I love you guys. See you soon. Bye.